Besties, hey there besties, and welcome back to Crystal Guardian ASMR. So welcome back to the new beautiful office. We have this lovely picture of a gemstone here. It's green aventurine. It says, I attract good fortune, my thoughts are positive, and the best is yet to come. So I thought I would read that out loud for all of us to soak those good vibes and affirmations in. We also have some beautiful crystals and fake, fake I know, fake plants, but it's much nicer so you get soil and water everywhere. But that being said, today, guys, we are going to be doing a skincare and makeup routine. So, I just thought I'd go in depth about what skincare products I use and how I do my makeup routine. So, first of all, we have my trusty CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. This is for normal to dry skin, okay? And this is quite basic. A lot of people use this because it really does work. I get a little bit of redness here and here, but it's not too bad at the moment. You might be able to see it. The lighting is doing a good job of disguising it. But yeah, this is my trusty skin product, basically the one I would probably tell you to get. But as I said, guys, not everything that works for me is going to work for you. Our skin is all different. I'm not an expert. Some people might not get on with this, but CeraVe I trust. There's no fragrances, and to me it's just done wonders for my skin. So yeah, it's super hydrating as well. Has the 3 essential ceramides. I'm not sure what ceramides are, but I know they're good. Amino acids and hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid helps our hydration barrier of our skin. I don't know what the proper word is for it, but it helps keep hydration locked in rather than, just a bit of hydration there. Yay, it feels better. So I've already had a shower and cleaned my face. So CeraVe, give it a try, guys. It's not even too expensive. I mean, I've had cheaper stuff, but it's not as good. So guys, the second thing I'm going to be using on my skin, and this is where we're going to start applying things, is my Hydra Genius Aloe Water. And guys, my skin gets red when it's cold, my skin gets red when it's hot, my skin just gets red if I touch it. My skin gets red when I blow dry my hair. That's just how my skin is sensitive and likes to get red. So this is aloe water. And what do we know about aloe? Well, aloe helps with sunburn and general things like that. And it's just a very good soothing product. So I wouldn't always use this, but when I'm having a proper session, we will use the aloe water. But and it does come in a lovely packaging. I love that sort of blue clear glass. I love any glass, kind of thick glass packaging. I think it looks really bougie. Anyway, this is by L'Oreal, and you'll be able to find this maybe even in your grocery store or kind of your equivalent big shop in your area or country. Yeah, really like that, but it is actually not the main moisturiser I use because I'm not always got sun on my face. My main moisturiser I love to use is this CeraVe, again, facial moisturising lotion, and this has an SPF of 50. This is a day cream, but I genuinely use it all the time. So it's got a kind of very much a cream. It's definitely not water based, but I'll just spread it around like that. Definitely going my T-zone. I think I make my skin red because I'm a little bit tough with it. I need to be more gentle. So yeah, I do, because you can see. But yeah, this moisturiser is just beautiful. It's got niacinamide in, which really does help with my redness. If we give that a second, you'll see how just like more, not as irritated my skin will look, especially. So yeah, this is, I'll read this out to you guys. It's the facial moisturiser lotion for normal to dry skin, fragrance free. Again, fragrance free is what I go for, because anything with fragrance, my skin gets so irritated. So first thing I want to do is I just get, when I'm having a really pampery day, I just get my little crystal roller out. And I don't know if there's any science behind crystal rollers, but it's just a lovely, lovely feeling. Personally, I love it. So I'm just gonna go round the forehead where you get lines and stuff. Girl, I actually want to try Botox because my lines are deep, but maybe I won't. I quite like being natural, but no judgment if you do. But God, if I start, I probably want more. So sorry if I'm not looking directly at you guys and speaking to you. I am using my front cam as a mirror, so hopefully I can get away with it. Again, we're just gonna go with the little end. The neck. I would spend quite a while doing this, guys, but for the sake of the video, I won't as long as I do usually. So I also use, I'll just put them on here. So I guess my routine, guys, is very much how I do your makeup when I do my role plays. And these are my favourite, my little ice globes. So they're not as cold as they could be. They haven't been in the fridge, but they stay reasonably cold. And I'm just going to put them, rest them on my eyes a bit. They're amazing when they're just like super cold though, and really good for puffiness. And I just kind of move them around a bit. They make me really sleepy for some reason. It's like my trigger. When I bruised my nose the other week, these are actually so good. They're the fridge, are really nice. I know it looks really odd, but yeah. Obviously, I won't do it as long as I usually do. So, over to the makeup, guys. That is usually how I do my skin. Oh, what we will use, and we have to use, because this is important, guys. Very important. I'm going to use my eye serum, my Manuka Honey Eye Serum. This is actually from TK Maxx, believe it or not. You don't need a lot of this. Sometimes you can get good things from TK Maxx. Not all brilliant, but I was like, oh my god, my eyes are so sort of just going to go super gentle because these are actually super pigmented. Now, I do have beauty blenders, but I love these little makeup triangles, and especially with these, I feel like they blend this better than my beauty blender. Just particularly this, I don't love the consistency or the formula of this NYX palette, but I just had it for so long, so I use it until it's all gone. Sometimes use the green, sometimes if I'm feeling particularly red, but they don't blend amazingly, so I do use this triangle to kind of get out a bit. Doesn't like to blend out, it likes to cling, but actually doesn't do bad, especially once we get our foundation on. So, okay, we're going to go in with another e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, and I'm really liking this foundation. You guys might think it's, I don't know, I would actually go like this is fine, but you guys might actually think this is maybe not a good colour match, but watch at the end. I find this with this e.l.f. foundation, it's hard to get a colour match because they actually set a little bit different than they come out of the bottle. So once that is actually blended in, you will see that it does kind of match. It's almost like a little bit more like a paint, but it dries super matte. I love it, like little glass bottle that I love. Weirdly enough, you know, it says 0.68 fluid ounces in here. I go through this really slow, so it doesn't look that big, does it? I don't know if you were using it every day, you might not last as long, but can you see how that's actually quite a good match? If anything, it's a little bit pale, but I believe that I would rather go a little bit lighter shade and bronze up. Personally, just works for me. I can work it to a point that I'm happy with. So, next thing we'll go in with is a setting powder. It's just a translucent powder by Maybelline, I think. Nothing crazy, no shimmer, just especially when you get this on, it's actually a very natural looking foundation, the e.l.f., but very effective, I think, personally. I love this brush, it's a bamboo brush, it's just, I love it, I love it, I love it. Give me a kaboo. Yeah, no, I do love it. It's just a really nice brush. Really smooth. Can you hear how smooth that is? Guys, I've already recorded this video once today. Yeah, I know. So I'm doing this for a second time, and I realised my Blue Yeti wasn't turned on. Yay. But actually, I actually prefer it during this time round anyway, the lighting's a bit better. So, you know, these things happen. It's what having an ASMR channel is. So, and actually, I think the look is better this time. So, you can see that. That's annoying me. There we go. Just in blend, because I'm not looking in a proper mirror, which you guys obviously won't be doing. So then we're going to go in this bronzer isn't particularly pigmented. It's just another little Rimmel bronzer. It has no shimmer. It's just a really matte bronzer, and we're just gonna work that until we're happy. The light's making me not look that brown, but I am a little browner than I usually am. So we're just gonna work it up to a point where I'm happy with. I almost bronze like it's freaking setting powder. Like honestly, when me and my best friend were younger, we used to bronze our whole bodies like before we went out, and we just like they had white walls, and our parents used to be like, "Oh my god, yeah, the things you do." We just wanted to be tanned. It was like the thing you did. Anyway, I will go down here a bit. I mean, I would wear this to go out, but I have been working out, so I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable to wear this now, which is nice. I used to hate wearing it. I used to hate my upper body. Just like, I've got a long way to go, but I'm quite proud how I come. Anyway, how are you guys? Let me know in the comments. What have you been up to? What are your summer plans? So, I'm just getting out of my key light just so you guys can have natural kind of light look. Does that look okay? Awesome. So yeah, that is basically. I would wear a setting powder. I haven't got one. The setting powder I bought the other day is scented. I used it and I swear I got so red. So I'm actually not going to use that setting powder. Setting spray, sorry. But yeah, I do usually use setting spray, but this should do for today. Anyway, it's like a super nice natural look, really. Yeah, for girls or guys, but obviously I direct this at guys who